This is a TSR anomaly update for April 28th, 2012. Guys, you remember the Magnetopause anomaly reversal that we had back on March 13th? We've been studying that ever since, and some of the possible causes behind that. We're of the opinion, or our research group, that what happened in March may have been a precipitating initial wave from the galactic superwave that is expected to arrive at the end of this year. Sort of like ripples in a pond, we think that what we saw in March was one of many of these waves to come before the actual superwave arrives. So we've been looking for signs. We're looking for signs that this may happen again, and we are expecting to have a few more of these reversal anomalies before the superwave does arrive. I just wanted to point out one thing here on SolarHam. This is the CME prediction. As you can see, we really don't have anything coming at us right now. We had a CME to pass on the 26th. We're not passing through any of these IMF field lines at the moment. You'll see right here. Okay, it's now into the morning of the 28th. We really don't have any solar weather to speak of, except maybe a little bit of a coronal hole stream. I wanted to point out the pie plot right here. Let me explain this plot the best I can. The pie plot is the angle. Pi is the angle between the direction to the sun and the magnetic field lines in the solar wind. Okay, so when you're looking at the SWMF simulations, especially the Z-cut, you see these arrows. This is showing the polarity, the direction of the magnetic field lines. Over here on the right, you have the solar wind coming in. Let me play this and loop it. It's going to loop again. Now, if you'll notice, here in the center, in this light blue, you'll see several times these field lines try to change. And a few times, some of them actually do point in the other direction for a short period of time. On the same token, if you watch the Y-cut up here above, when those magnetic field lines point the other way, it seems like these magnetic field lines in the Y-cut simulation seem to be attracted toward the sun and not being stretched out or blown back behind Earth. We'll take a look at the Magnetopause simulation. You can see a lot of ionospheric heating and compression on the backside of the Earth. Don't know what else would be causing this right now, but these may be some telltale signs that another one of these precipitating waves may be on our doorstep, and it might be totally off base, but we're just looking for any signs that we may witness another reversal. Going back to the pie plot, now that you can see the way these field lines are changing, and you can see how that relates to this pie graph. As of right now, the field lines are pretty straight, but when this plot changes, when it gets to the 270 degree or the 90 degree mark, that's when you see those field lines turn around. 360, the lines are going to be straight. And we've been seeing this, these quick, short, abrupt reversals for the past 24 hours, and you can see the fluctuation in the pie plots. And again, this is the angle between the direction of the sun and the lines of magnetic flux that are coming with the solar wind, from the solar wind. And as you can see here, Really no huge coronal holes to speak of. We have one up in this region, but it's not exactly Earth facing. No CMEs, no geomagnetic storms right now, no solar X-rays, no solar wind density. Solar wind speed is about 450 kilometers per second, and our field is pointing north, so magnetic field's in good shape. It's just that we have this anomaly here. You know, these lines are usually always pointing straight back, but just a heads up to keep in case this happens again, you may want to use a screen capturing program and grab these plots every few hours or maybe once a day, so that if this does happen again like it did in March, we won't be searching all over the internet for fragments of data to reconstruct the event. It would be best to keep our eyes open now and catch it when it happens. Just a reminder, we have a webcast tomorrow, Saturday, well, in my case today, April 28th, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. We'll be talking about the superwave Mayan connection, recent solar events, and all the upcoming JPL, NASA, Goddard space flight, space missions that are planned and upcoming. Take care.